Hey there, it's Adrian, and I'm here with John at one of our local trails here, Sydney Dover Trails, and we wanted to take this opportunity to introduce you to the newest member of our organization.
This is our newest member. His name is Rocket. He is a mix of, we want to say, an Australian Shepherd / Border Collie mix. I picked him up at the pound 4 days ago, and he's a good boy. So this is our first hike with him out here today, so we're going to see how he does. He's a little tired. We've been working him pretty hard today. We took him, he did some Christmas shopping at the mall, and he went to Chick-fil-A, got some food, and he played with a laser pointer for a good 30 minutes. So we'll see how he fares on the trail today. But so far, so good.
Yeah. Alright, so we've been on the trail for a few minutes, yep, we're just walking. We took a little side trail that we found. Rocket's trying to get acclimated to his new environment.
He's not quite leash trained yet, so he's a puller.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to teach him how to sit and when he gets out of control. So we're on a new trail with a new dog, so this is an experience right now.
Yeah, this trail makes a pretty big circuit. It connects a few different parks together. So I went on about 4 miles of it the other day, and now we're on a new section that we haven't done before, so it's all around new experiences for all of us.
And this section of trail runs right behind somebody's house.
Yeah, so we're hoping that we're not infringing upon anything. But so far so good.
This looks promising.
Yeah, it does. So we'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, so we're really liking this area.
There's a lot of trails cutting through, trails here.
Yeah, so just give you a quick panoramic view. We just came to this nice open area. This is a horse trail, so it stays pretty wide, but there are tons, like right there, two trails to go on, foot trails, but we're not going to risk them right now until we're more familiar with the area.
It's a little bit of navigation skills right now.
Yeah. So we know if we get lost, we could just head west and it'll take us back to the road. And but I don't think we're gonna get lost. No, we're gonna be a good boy.
Good boy.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna forge ahead and see what there is to see.
So just a little remark about the weather outside today.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve. It's the 23rd, and it is hot as the devil's nutsack out here.
Yeah.
It's 80.
Watch out for the horse poop.
Oh, there's horse poop. But anyways, it's like 81 degrees outside and sunny. There's a couple clouds in the sky, but no sign of it getting cold anytime soon. Actually, Christmas Day is supposed to be hot and rainy. It's supposed to be 81 and just raining all day.
Yeah. So that's Florida for you.
Yep. Just kind of proof that it never really gets cold. It does about like end of January, beginning of February, it gets a little chilly, but nothing that we can't really stand. It never gets below like 40 degrees really. So nighttime gets to about high 50s, low 60s. But as of right now, I'm sweating so bad.
Yeah.
And Rocket's doing a little bit of panting. He's hot. I'm gonna pull over soon and get him some water.
Yep. So Rocket, being the brilliant dog that he is, pointed out this hole over here.
I think it's an inactive armadillo hole, judging by all the debris in front of it and the roundness of it. Gopher tortoise holes are more flat, kind of like a disc shape, but this one's more rounded. But it doesn't look like it's been used in a while.
Yeah.
And Rocket didn't really freak out when he sniffed and he stuck his head in there and didn't freak out.
So he's on the right track. Good boy, Rocket. Find us some rabbits to eat.
Right. Sit down, that's fine too.
Yeah. Alright, so earlier we were saying how this trail is connected to several different parks. This is actually that trail that I went on that was about 4 miles long, and we just we saw this ridge here and decided to climb up it. And that's the trail we were just on, and this is the trail that I was on. So if we continue that way for about 1.5 miles, we'll come to the original trailhead that I started at. But it's pretty neat, pretty funny that, I don't know, just...
Yeah, there's like one just huge wide open trail here, and then we were coming down. It actually looks really scenic down here. It's kind of walking through all the leaves and the trees and stuff, and it's nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna head down there and whip up a fire, get some food going, give Rocket some water and food.
Kill some mosquitoes.
Kill some mosquitoes, yeah.
Just destroyed that mosquito.
Gross. Alright, so we'll get back to you in a bit. Alright, so we found a spot that we want to set up a cook fire and get a little grub in our bellies. And John is over there tying up Rocket to a tree. We found this really nice open area on the trail, very scenic. It's a lot cooler here than it was up on the high trail. So yep, we're just gonna get set up and get a fire going and eat some munchies. Alright, so as you can clearly see, we got a nice little fire going here. Courtesy of John from Florida Adventurers.
I chose to spark up some of this. If you look over here, if you can follow me this way to aisle 3, we have plenty good supply of old man's beard.
Nice,
Spanish moss.
Nice and dried out, yeah.
Nice and dry. So what I chose to do, I've been doing the Vaseline cotton ball thing, and I decided I only have one left, so I decided to save it, and I shot the sparks on just an old man's beard, tightly wound up, and it went up into flames.
And if you look over here, we got plenty of dried up wood, tinder, and kindling off of this branch, and that's what we use to light the present fire. And Rocket is being such a good boy. He's not crying or anything, not barking. And that's his little food bowl that John found. Pretty nifty. So he's being a good little boy.
So we don't technically need a fire out here right now.
It's very hot.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
But we figure we might as well take advantage of all the dry tinder and stuff because it's about to rain in a few days. And it hasn't rained in, what would you say, like a good 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been super dry and these sticks just snap right off. So.
Yeah, so we're trying to take advantage of that.
Taking advantage.
So when it's too wet to have a fire, we can reminisce about this moment.
We can actually do it inside, just sit back on YouTube and watch our videos. And be
like, about how awesome, like our awesome fire building skills.
Crank the heat up in the house and somewhere by the fire. Actually, yeah. Adrian, you have a fireplace in your place, don't you?
Yep, yeah, we do. I live in a top floor apartment building now. It's a hassle to get up and down, but man, that fireplace is beautiful. Alright, so we got our fire going there in the background. John was smart and brought food for him and Rocket, but I didn't really think that far ahead, so I'm gonna have to forage. And if you've seen some of our videos, you've seen me like get pine nuts and beauty berries and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try and find a truffle, which are what are they, John, exactly?
It's like a fungus. It's kind of like a mushroom type thing.
Yeah, but apparently they have a really creamy, soft inside, and they're actually pretty valuable if you can find them. A friend of mine was telling me that him and his friends used to go out and they'd use hogs to find truffles. So we found some hog sign earlier on the trail, so I'm thinking there might be some around here. So I'm just going to take my trusty knife right here. I'm going to kind of poke around at the base of these trees here, because you'll see like a lot of times they'll poke at the base of the trees and just see if I come in contact with anything that might indicate a truffle. Yeah. So I'm not feeling anything in here that might indicate a truffle. And see, what I'm looking for is when I stick the knife straight into the earth, you see it goes in fairly easily. Well, if I stick it in a root, it gets stuck. If I hit a truffle, I'll just feel a little bit of resistance. It's something that you got to kind of practice. And it's actually kind of a funny joke, but the guys around here that we hike with, they'll call them boar-ritos. Just kind of a play on words, boar-ritos, get it? So I'm going to extend my search a little bit. Oh, here we go. I think I got something here. Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take my knife and just kind of dig the earth away. Yep, there we go. There's one burrito.
Special. You got a special one, dude.
Yeah.
Those are really rare.
These are very, very rare. I could probably sell this for about 98 cents. Maybe get a little bit more on eBay or Amazon, but you know what? To the victor go the spoils.
Good job, man.
So, pretty impressed that I found this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and...
I must have taken some extensive training.
Yeah. It's taken years and years of practice. Yep. Oh, this one's nice. It's been there for a while.
Let's just see that goodness here. Look at that. From nature's bounty to your stomach.
As it just so happens, I have fire sauce in my pocket.
Oh, how convenient.
So, alright. That's how you find a truffle. Alright, so one of the places we went out to hiking recently had found some extra rope lying around. So John wanted to make some last straps for his hammock that were a little bit longer than the ones he had.
And I didn't want to record this, but Adrian did, because it could be a success or it could be a flop. Because these straps that I found, if you look at them, they're a little frayed in spots like this. So whether it'll be able to support my weight or not, and there's some like these over there too.
Yeah.
So I should have put it a little lower in case I fall. But.
So let's see success or failure. Rocket's crying in the background, but if you could hear it, the ropes are creaking and snapping. Not bad, not bad.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Because the other straps I made for it, they were made out of paracord, and they were only made to go around trees like this thick. So now I got thicker trees, and I made them longer too, so longer distance.
Yep.
So this is just a prototype. It's kind of a temporary solution. Again, another temporary solution until I can actually get out to Home Depot and buy like the thick, like this kind of strap, but newer, so they're not all frayed. But so far, knock on wood somewhere, so good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it
For it to
fall
snap.
off underneath me. It's good though.
Yeah, let's check out the lines over here. A lot of tension on them right now. But so far, so good.
And I still have a lot of extra. I got a good, this is about 4 feet of extra. So I can go in either even further distance or an even fatter tree if I need to. So look at this here. I would probably be screwed if I had to put it on this knot here.
Yeah. And don't mind Rocket, he's just being a little baby.
He's new.
Yeah.
I'm working with him, I'm training him. So he's got a little bit of separation anxiety.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't with me?
But yeah, so we're gonna pack up here in a minute and head back, and so we'll get back to you guys in a bit.
Bye.
Alright, so we packed up camp, and this is where we had our fire. Can you spot where we had our fire? Can ya?
Well, can you?
Nope, you can't. Leave no trace. Let that be a lesson to everybody. Alright, so we had a pretty good time today. Saw a new trail, lots more that we still want to explore. So now it's time for our exit video. So we'll see you guys again. Bye-bye.